It's your boy, MC Chicano, back at you with another video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, check out the playlist. The playlist on top of all my videos in their own folders makes the video you're looking for a lot easier, whether it's just reactions, the G series, all that. They're in their own folders. You know, that way you don't have to keep scrolling. Makes the video you're looking for a lot easier. Don't forget to check out my second channel, Madness Society, M.O.D, where we talk about stuff outside of the streets. Remember to tap on the subscribe and the like. It's free, bro. It don't cost nothing. You won't, you don't gotta pay shit. It's free and you'll be helping me out, bro. I would appreciate that. If you tap on the likes and the subscribes, homie. Now, what I wanted to talk about today was something I've been seeing a few people talk about this topic, and people wanted to get my input on it. I don't know if American Cholo was the first one that had brought this into light of this conversation, which is Chicano rap dead? I think he had somebody on his channel, and the person had said that Chicano rap is dead, which in my personal opinion is further from the truth. I don't know why reckless comments like that are said, but they are said. Now, overall, let's dive into the Chicano rap thing of things. Here's one thing that I never understand. People are proud to be Chicanos, right? Even though, like Conejo had said on his, where, the word Chicano wasn't a word that we would hear or use. And it's true. In the neighborhood, homies don't use it and people don't use it. It's true. It's only used on the internet. Facts. Because on the barrios, homies are not using that word or throwing that word around, Homies, if anything, are saying that they're more gangster than anything. So I understand what he meant by that. But overall, in the sense of being proud Chicanos, right? Because that is what we are, according to, the motherland, the homeland, we're not really seen as Mexicans because we weren't born over there. We're seen as Chicanos, right? Because we're not Americans, especially. They make sure they remind us of that. So we're not Mexican. We can't be Mexicans because we're not born there, and we can't be Americans because obviously, our heritage, our family comes from, other parts, outside of America. So we can't be neither, right? So we're just stuck as these misfits, right? Chicanos. Because it's true, neither side is saying that, we're a part of the thing, so we create our own. Now, as in the sense of Chicano, right? A lot of people are proud to be Chicanos, right? They make this push for the raza, the movement, our cultura, all of that, right? But as soon as it comes to being called Chicano rap, all of a sudden they don't want to be associated with that. It's almost seen as an insult. Don't insult me like that. How dare you put me under Chicano rap? How dare you categorize my music as Chicano rap? That is insult. How dare you put me so low on the totem pole beneath everything else? Bro, so you're telling me you're not proud to be Chicano then? Because you're not. Because you want to distance yourself from the title Chicano rap, right? So you have an offense of being called Chicano. No, I'm proud to be Chicano. I'm proud of my roots. But you're offended if they label you Chicano rap? Why? I thought you were proud to be Chicano. If you're proud to be something, hell yeah, I'm Chicano rap. Hell yeah, I'm Chicano. Shit. That doesn't mean that that brand's gotta be bad or low budget or anything like that. Shit, I'll elevate that shit until people finally hear it out and really give it a chance and really recognize it that it is a good genre of music and it's just as good as any other kind of rap. But to distance yourself from it because you might not make as much money, or you're scared that you might not get as much following or as much, and everything. So you rather sacrifice your heritage, your pride, your cultura, your raza, and everything for money. Then it's all about the money. Then you don't give a fuck about the cultura or your heritage and none of that, bro. Because you're trading it in for money. Here, I'll pay you this much money, this amount of money if you don't say you're Mexican. If you say you're American, fuck it, I'll take it. That's what you're saying. Oh, no, I can't pray. You know what I mean? If they offered you that much money to go and insult, Mexicans, pretty much what you're doing. You're taking the money over your cultura. There's things in this world that are more important than money, bro. But people, like I said, this world became this bloodthirsty race for riches and shit like that because they think that that's what life is all about, or the true meaning of life is money, when it's not. Some of the most richest people are the most poorest. Give that statement a good thinking right there. Some of the most richest people are the most poorest. Because there's been rich people that have been jealous of poor people. Because as much money as they have, they can't get what the poor person has. You know what I mean? If the poor person has his loving family, loved ones around him, and is just glad to be alive and spending time with his loved ones, compared to the rich man who has all the riches in the world but has no loved ones, really doesn't have a bonding connection with people like that, and that's what they want. That's why a lot of them commit suicide and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It gets lonely at the top. Um, like I said, because people are like, damn, why did they commit suicide? Like, yeah, because it's not all about money, bro. You gotta think about shit. There's some things that money just can't buy, and there's more important things in this world than money. Um, so not everyone is bloodthirsty for money, but see, the world paints this image. So people are scared, not scared, but they rather take the money than to be associated with Chicanos. Like, it's almost like, don't insult me like that. Like, I'm proud to be Chicano only when it's beneficial. When it's not beneficial, I'll turn the other cheek. At the convenience, you know what I mean? They want to be Chicano. They're Chicano at the convenience. You know? Or maybe they just say that just to get the raza's following or support. But because clearly, they really don't, want to be associated themselves with the raza. Oh, no. You know what I mean? That's ridiculous. Now people say, well, they don't put blacks in like black rap or whatever. It's just considered rap. It's not considered, black rap. That is very true. It's not considered black rap. But I'll tell you this, though. It's not just considered rap, though. It's considered gangster rap. That shit was considered gangster rap. What was considered Ice Cube, Dr. Dre, EZ, that was considered gangster rap. So it wasn't just branded rap. And here's the thing. Those guys weren't even gang members, but they still associated them with gangster rap and still branded them under gangster rap. And remember, at a time period came where people were protesting against gangster rap. You had people, picketing. They wouldn't play their music on the radios no more. They were banned from the radios for a period of time. Where they weren't fucking with gangster rap. And do you think these guys were like, hey, we got to change up our style, we got to change up our attitudes and adjust, because they were scared of losing money? Hell no, they still kept that gangster rap, they still kept it going until people were requesting the music so much that they had no choice but to fuck with them again. Because these guys just didn't tuck their tail and run. You know what I mean? When shit got rough, or they're gonna abandon their whole morals and everything that they said that they stood on and were representing. You know what I mean? Nah, they still kept doing it, and people were just requesting the music so much that they had no choice but to fuck with it. But see, right here, Chicanos are so quick to just throw in the towel, like, nah. You know what? People are not fucking with it. I better start acting like these people now or those people now. That way, people can fuck with me. Because basically what you're teaching people is that you'll get nowhere being Chicano or being proud of your heritage or your cultura. The best advice I could give you is if you just abandon your whole entire culture, because nothing good comes out of it, and you can't be successful, being proud of your cultura. You must abandon it and adapt their culturas, adapt their way of living in order to succeed in this life. That's what you're pretty much, advocating out there, with your actions. Not so much saying it, but like I said, actions forever speak louder than words. So Chicano rap is far from dead. I think Chicano rap, where it's at right now, is the best time for Chicano rap ever. Why? Because these rappers now understand the music, now understand that they have to go with the beat, now they understand that they have to come up with original beats, now they understand the metaphors, the vibe, the passion, all of that into their music. While before, they were using other people's beats. They weren't going along with the beat. Their lyrics were basic. Cat in the Hat rhymes. It wasn't the best. Chicano rap before was, let's be honest, it really wasn't that good. There was only certain artists that were, pretty good. And now where it's at right now, with the amount of talent that's out there, Chicano rap where it's at right now is the best that has ever been. And Chicano rap is something that evolves with time, just like anything else. It doesn't mean that they completely abandon their thing. No, it's still gangster shit, but just now with the modern twist to it. Uh, but people still want to have that original sound and stuff like that. But like I said, you keep up with the times or you get left behind. But doesn't mean that you have to completely change or everything about it. You could just modify it to just suit the times, like Ice Cube has done, through the years. It's still gangster shit, but just with the modern twist. Um, you know what I mean? Um, so I think where it's at right now is at the best that it's ever been, with so much talent like Cujo, like Misfit, like Young Uno, like and several other rappers out there. You know what I mean? Even the up and coming ones like Playboy 1300 or Sucker Free or the homies from Wilma's, Young Demon, and the homies from West Drive, and and so many other rappers that are up and coming, that understand music and understand that it's not just about rhyming, and it has to do with other things too. Um, and I seen other people pick who do they think is the king of Chicano rap. For me, it's always been Mr. Shadow, just because his longevity, the fact that he could rap to any kind of beat, whether slow, fast, a beat for the club, a beat just to cruise to smoke to, English or in Spanish. He could adapt and bring the flavor. And with so many different songs and CDs, it always sounds different. It doesn't sound like you're getting the same. It doesn't sound like he's bringing the same, sound to each and every song where it becomes redundant, or he always makes sure that each song is unique. He brings a different overall vibe to it, and that's what makes it sound legit. That's why, to me, he's the king of Chicano rap, in my personal opinion. You know what I mean? I know that there's other good ones out there, but overall, that's just my take on Chicano rap. Is further from dead, like, nah, it's at its best time right now. You know what I mean? Because people understand it. You know what I mean? And like I said, people just don't really like the new style type of Chicano rap, because people are always gonna, like what, their times, like nothing better than the '90s because of the dress style and the lingo and everything like that. But different times come with different changes. Vatos and gangs have, modifying itself too. They went from the slick back hair to the Stacey Adams and the suspenders to the Cortezes and Ben Davis, and now to what they wear. It evolves too, from long slick back hair to bald to now the Edgars or whatever. It's something that gets modified with time too. That changes as well. They went from saying like that's fly and stuff like that to, orale to now, whatever the hell they say. But you get what I mean. But overall, that's just my opinion on the matter. What do you guys think? Leave it in the comments. Shut up. We up.